MAGA has a problem. They are attacking each other constantly, and you deserve to see some of it.
J.D. Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
J.D. Vance is subhuman?
Yeah.
I maintain that Turning Point is engaged in a cover-up. They are just so obvious, so obviously trying to hide something.
The podcaster Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop.
How is Erica Kirk sinister?
Have you seen the difference in the size of her hands with Charlie's in their wedding pictures, and then compared it to him in his casket?
When Steve Bannon, for example, accuses his foreign policy opponents of loyalty to a foreign country, he's not actually making an argument based in evidence. He's simply maligning people that he disagrees with, which is indeed par for the course from a man who was once a PR flack for Jeffrey Epstein.
Things really came to a head during America Fest, which is an annual conference thrown by Turning Point USA. At its root, this is a power struggle in the wake of Charlie's death. People are fighting over who gets to be in charge now. To oversimplify things, there are two basic groups. One believes there should be some limits on the racism, anti-Semitism, and nutty conspiracy theories. They're worried that taking it too far will turn people off and shrink the MAGA base.
If you believe that Hitler was pretty fucking cool, you have no place in the future of the conservative movement.
The conservative movement is also in danger from charlatans who claim to speak in the name of principle, but actually traffic in conspiracism and dishonesty. So no, Tucker Carlson, it is not an excuse to go silent on Candace's targeting of TPUSA. The same holds true of Megyn Kelly, a person I consider a friend, characterizing Candace as a young mother and thus shying away from condemning her actions or fibbing about them.
Then you have the people who think there should be no limits on the MAGA insanity. They believe any conspiracy theory is fine, or that it's okay to get into defending Hitler or denying the Holocaust. And they really hate Ben Shapiro.
But Ben Shapiro is like a cancer, and that cancer spreads.
He had the nerve to call me a friend right before he called me a despicable coward.
To hear calls for deplatforming and denouncing people at a Charlie Kirk event, I'm like, what? This is hilarious.
Let freaks like Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes in, and next thing you know, they're running the place. Once you're in a race for the bottom, gravity's gonna pull you into the deepest pits of hell.